Hello everybody, welcome back to Kirk's Collectibles. Today we are going to review Pennywise from It Chapter 1 or Chapter 2. I think it's the Chapter 2 version. I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you. But that's what we're going to review today, so let's get into it. So if you don't already know, I'm kind of doing a theme this month. It's Halloween time, spooky season, October, and last week we did Freddy. And this week we're doing Pennywise. Next week I've got another horror figure for you. It's NECA brand as well. They do really good job with their horror figures. Well, with any figure really, but their horror figures are really good. And I know I keep saying this, but I don't watch a lot of horror movies, and I mean to say I don't watch a lot of modern horror movies. It being the exception here. I didn't really like the original It miniseries. It was okay, but I watched it too late, I guess. The effects were kind of lost on me, and I didn't really get enveloped into the story at all. So, fast forward to It Chapter 1 being released, and I watch it because I watched the trailer and I'm like, man, this kind of looks like an inviting movie in a sense that it looks like it's well directed, well written, and so I said, well, I'll give it a shot. So I watched it, and I'm a baby when it comes to horror movies, and jump scares. I feel they feel cheap to me, so I don't really watch a lot of horror movies. But I decided to give this a chance. So me and my wife watch the first one together, and I fell right in love with it. The characters, the acting, the directing, the writing, it's so well put together. And I was just blown away. So I loved the movie. I thought it was great. I could not wait for the second one to come out. And then, fast forward to the second one coming out, was that last year, I think? Me and my wife went to the movie theater to see it. Man, I miss movie theaters. Anyway, so we go to see this movie in the movie theater, and the second one, just as good as the first. Absolutely crazy. The things that Pennywise does is just so great. I mean, it's obviously there's some jump scares throughout the two movies, but it's not. I feel like it's not cheap. Like they didn't just trick you into jumping because just for the sake of it, you know. So really enjoyed it, and ever since then I'm like, man, I gotta get me a good quality statue or figure or something of Pennywise, because man, I think it was Bill Skarsgård, something Skarsgård that played Pennywise, just blew it out of the park. Really good. So anyway, fast forward to now, and I've got a figure. And it is Halloween time, so it's the perfect time to dive in and check out this figure. So let's do it. Alright, so spoiler warning for what I'm about to show you. I am going to spoil the end of the second movie here, just to kind of talk about the different accessories and stuff in this. So, inside this box, we have got the normal, scary-looking I'm mad Pennywise face, along with his insect arms. He turns into the giant insect at the end of the second movie to fight the kids, and they fight back and stuff in that big giant sewer with like all the stuff and all the kids stuff that got lost, like the kids he took, and so we got the insect arms that come with it. That's why I picked this one, honestly, because it's such a big figure. It comes with those insect arms, and it was the same price as like the one with the balloon, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I still want that because of the balloon, to be completely honest. And then it's also got the face with the hands coming out of the mouth, which I can't remember which scene exactly that's from. I believe it was in the house when they first go to the house to try to hunt him down, and they all get locked in there and split up and stuff. If you know what I'm talking about, then leave a comment, let me know, because I could be wrong on that. I can't remember exactly when the hands come out. It could have been in the sewer, I'm not exactly sure. Then we got the head with the paint, the scary woman, the weird ovally shaped head. That's from a painting the kid was scared of, I believe in the first one, actually. It may have came back in the second one as well, but the painting, so he knows that the kid is afraid of that painting, so he kind of morphs into it and tries to get at the kid with it. So that's cool that comes with that. And then we got the open face with the lights inside. Don't look at the lights. Don't look at them. So, at the end they've got I can't remember how it ends, but basically he opens up his mouth and they all get like levitated into the sky, and they gotta stop him from sucking out their souls or whatever it is. I'm not really sure. I need to watch these movies again. It's been a year, so your mind, well, mine anyway. But so I'm really excited, and from the looks of it on the packaging, it looks like the mouth that opens up and the lights inside. It looks like it lights up. That could just be an effect of shining a light on it. I'm not sure how they did it, but we'll open it up and we'll take a look. I'm really excited, so let's take a look. There he is, finally. That was a lot of wiring. I wonder if they have a machine that does that, or if they do that by hand. Surely they got a machine or something, right? Anyway, there he is. I mean, I didn't think it could look any cooler than it did in the packaging, but once you get that in your hand and see it up close, it is so nice. Wow. Why don't we take a closer look? So first I'd like to go over the articulation here. With the NECA figures, it's not so much the articulation as it is the quality and, obviously the sculpt of the figure looks absolutely incredible. The articulation is kind of just moves around back and forth, kind of loud, but that doesn't matter because you're just posing him up. And so not a lot of up and down. I mean, he does a tiny bit. You can kind of see in his shoulder here. Up and down a little bit. Not too much. This, whatever this is, the dress or kilt, I honestly don't know. But it's like made of rubber, much like the Freddy shirt. It gives it that realistic feel or look, and it's really nice. I like how that feels. It's really nice how it works out. So he's got some hip movement here. Really do some thrusting. Scare off the kids that way. His head turns. There's no up and down motion, but it turns slightly side to side. There's a joint in the knee, but I think it's just for turning back and forth this way. There's actually 3 total. Turns at the top, down here right above the knee, and then below the knee here. So not a lot of articulation, but that's really not where the enjoyment is supposed to be had with these figures, and that's okay because I got these to kind of pose up and put them around as a display. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's really cool. I'm going to go ahead and change out some of those accessories so we can see what it looks like with different accessories on. Alright, so here he is with his regular hands. This is not the best connector. It's kind of weak, it seems. I feel like it would break if you put it on the wrong way because you got to really force it on there to get it to stay. So I'm not a big fan of that. Oh, see, and they pop right off because I'm too scared to push them in there a little too far. So, I mean, you can kind of see right here, that's all there is to connect this. And I feel like with that tiny little hole in there, it's just not conducive to a good connection because I feel like I'm going to break it every time I put it on. So I will say I would say that's my only complaint. Now, I don't plan on like flipping these out all the time. I'm gonna pick a pose and stick with it probably. But I just thought I'd let you know in case you're actually here for a review, wanting to know if you want to buy it, and that's something that you would consider. Now, I will say the quality of this absolutely crazy. You can't even see the connections. I mean, they do a really good job of blending in the different like articulation joints. I think that's really good. Even when you put on the different arms and stuff, that looks really good. This head is very cool and it just snaps right on. It's kind of a similar connector here, but it's a little thicker. I wasn't as nervous with that one as I am the arms. The arms really kind of scare me. I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna break them every time, but I mean, overall, it's a very quality figure, and I'm very, very happy with the way it is. These little hands are so great. These different heads are so awesome. I mean, I feel like they outdid themselves. I mean, the Freddy figure was awesome, but this one, and I may be biased because I feel like this is probably my favorite horror movie of all time. I just really liked this character. He was so great. Just the psychotic nature of him. I don't know. I don't know. It was really cool to me. So I really enjoyed these movies, and this figure is very cool. So I think I enjoy this one just a little bit more than Freddy, just because of how cool it is, and the detail I feel like is just even a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off this head here, and we're gonna put on this scary painting head face. Actually, I'll show you the connector for the head here. So you can see it's just a little thicker than the arm I showed you a minute ago. Still not great. I just feel like they could do a little bit better with their connections. I feel like I'm going to break them every time. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm really careful when I put these on to make sure I get it right in the holes. But there he is with the painting head. Nice and creepy. I will say that is probably my least favorite part of the movie, because that is very creepy to me. I have something that scares me in these movies about like these creepy looking women faces and scary women stuff. Like, I think it's because I watched The Grudge alone in my basement when I was like 13, and that really messed me up. So creepy women really get me. No offense. It has nothing to do with women in general. It's just being scarred at a younger age, so that's all there is to it. But this is really good. I can say that I probably won't put this face on too often, if at all, to be honest with you. But hey, look, at least you guys got to see it. So there is that, and I think that's really cool. I think overall this figure is very, very well done. Everything about it. I know I keep saying it. It's so great. We got the other hands. The hands probably have, yeah, you can tell by the little hole right there that there's even a smaller connector there. I'm not going to take those off right now. I just don't feel comfortable, honestly. It kind of freaks me out. I feel like I'm going to break it, so I'm not going to do that. I will put on this other head, though, so we can see it with the last head here. Man, I feel like I'm going to break it every time. Oh, that one went on really well. Maybe it just takes some time. So we got the last head here with the lights in this inside. You can see like a little, it's a little LED diode, it looks like, inside. And there is a button on the back. And I pressed this button when I was taking it out of the package, and I don't think it works. So I don't know if I'm supposed to put a battery in there, if it was supposed to work out of the box. I'm not quite sure, but mine did not. So not great, not happy about it, to be honest. I will probably message NECA about that and see if that's supposed to be something that I need to put a battery in for or not, and I will actually let you guys know when I find out. So I'll keep you updated in the next video or whenever I find out. So just stick around and I'll let you know as soon as I know. So overall, though, fantastic figure. Super, super happy with it. It is so great. So I think it was well worth the money for this. NECA does a great job, and I'm just very happy. All right, everybody. I appreciate you sticking around to the end here. Great figure, like I said. I'm really happy with it. So I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope it gave you the answer you're looking for. If you're just sticking around because you want to see cool figures, glad you stuck around. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If you really liked it a lot, go ahead and leave a like and possibly subscribe. I'm trying to hit that 100 subscriber mark so I can get my URL, secure that nice and tight. And I think I'm going to work on a giveaway for the 100 subscriber portion. So once I get to 100 subscribers, I think I've got a couple things I'm going to give away that I got extras of. So I'm pretty excited about it. So we'll see what happens. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite horror movie is. If you really like the It movies, I did very much. So let me know. Let me know what you guys like. And I got some more figures coming up. Another horror figure for the next 2 weeks. Maybe 3. I think it's just 2 weeks left. So we got some coming up. I'll see you next time. Thanks.